Welcome back to another cast. Today I have a 1v1 game for you guys. We have Ottoman, myself, about 1520 elo versus this Mexican player here. He's about 1550 elo, I think. He is a 100% Mexico player, and he's got like 4,000 games under his belt, so this can be a pretty competitive match here. I'm going to be just casting this one because I think it's a pretty nice build that he does, and I think you guys will enjoy it. So sit back, grab a drink, and enjoy the show. Right away, Ottoman, myself, grabbing a trade post, of course, putting down the mosque, and we're gathering some berries. On this map, we're playing on Scandinavia. Berries actually gather the same as hunts if you get the treasure in the beginning, which you should get because there's no guardian. So flipping over to the Mexico player, he's chopping wood, grabbing a trade post, and he's gonna be chopping wood for a house probably here. So all villagers are on wood right now. And we'll see him putting down a house. First shipment for Mexico, it's going to probably be the 2 villagers and the hacienda wagon, I'm sure. And he sends that in right away. First shipment for Ottoman is 3 Yorks, villagers. And I actually played this kind of bad because I forgot to build my house. So right now my villagers aren't being produced. But I am putting down a house right now. So there was probably like a 20 or 30 second delay, which is not ideal, but I'm a noob, so what can I say? Let's flip back to Mexico. He's going to be just getting some treasures here. By the way, guys, if you enjoy these casts, please subscribe and drop me a like. When those numbers go up, I do get motivated to make more videos. So I appreciate the support. Mexico is grabbing a hacienda, putting it close to his base here. He is on 14 villagers right now. Ottoman is already aging. Also sending in Silk Road, which increases crates and trade posts. Ottoman is on 12 villagers, Mexico's on 14. And not quite ready for age up yet, it looks like. And he is aging up now with the Taxicala. And all villagers are on food currently. Putting down a market and sending some villagers to other resources while looks like he's going for some treasures here. He's sending in hunting dogs and the gain saw. No market for Ottoman yet. Age up is always pretty boring. Just grabbing some treasures. Ottoman does pick up a second trade post. And right now, first shipment for Ottoman in age 2 is 700 wood. Also going to be putting down a barracks. Let's see what Mexico's up to. So he hits age up with the military wagon, puts the barracks down. He does have 200 XP as well. First shipment for him is 5 settlers. And he sends in steel traps right away. Also is building a house. It looks like he's training some insurgents, insurgente. Those are kind of like pikemen. Good against cavalry and buildings. I'm not sure what the plan here is with those, but we'll find out here soon. Ottoman is on 2 barracks, janissaries, sending in the trade galleons and 700 coin. Looks like we're going to be going to take out that trade post. Second shipment for Mexico is the 5 salteadores, which are like the skirmishers. Good call there. And I think he just trained these in case of cav. Second shipment for Mexico is cathedral construction. Ships 1 cathedral wagon. Cathedral trains units and research technology significantly faster. Interesting. He is sending in, or he is making some soldados now, which are the musketeer unit. 90 coin, or 90 food and 80 coin. And it looks like he's going to be pushing now with the saltadores. Trade post is really close to going down. Trade post goes down. And he throws down the inspiring flag, which makes the units stronger. This guy's a pretty good player. He's kind of doing all the right things. And you got the 300 HP musketeers. These guys are so tough. And you can see they get buffed because now they're within the flag. You shouldn't fight within this flag because it does boost the units. If they have that little circle under them, that means they're getting buffed by the flag. So they had 39 range attack. He's got the cathedral wagon, hasn't quite put it down yet though. Ottoman now does put down an artillery foundry. We're about 8 minutes in and we've already seen a decent amount of action. Let's see what happens next. Mexico sending in the 10 insurgents. He's preparing for some anti-cav, it looks like. Building a couple houses. Right now Mexico is up in score by about 1,000. And we are training some Abus guns now, which is a good call. You definitely need Abus versus this current composition that Mexico's putting up. And we'll see if he's going to be pushing here or what the plan is. He's got a pretty sizable mass. Looks like Ottoman's pushing in. Not sure we can take this fight though. Oof, some bad micro there, shooting villagers. These guys are just so weak, they just drop dead. A little bit of a battle going on. Looks like it's going to be kind of close, but I think Mexico does take it. And he is sending in the 10 Navajo riflemen, which is definitely going to give him the edge. And those do have the invisible ability. Ooh, and they get revealed. So he should have had that other army with him, because that was a bad fight. He just threw those 10 riflemen away. Mexico does kind of hold though, surprisingly. Yeah, it looks like he's planning on going to age 3 here soon. Ottoman not quite ready to age up. Not even close actually. Food is looking really low. And just like that, Mexico is aging. He's also taken the House of Vaza trade post. Order of Vaza, all gather rates increase, the bonus improves the longer you wait. Villagers gather 25% faster, buildings trickle 10% faster. Ottoman is pushing in now. Good timing with Mexico trying to age. Oof, almost catches a nice raid there. But doesn't quite get it. Let's see what Mexico does right now. He's about to lose quite a bit of houses here. He is training some royal arquebusers, however you pronounce that. Those are going to be skirmisher units. Picking up quite a bit of XP there. And now he is training the veteran winged hussars, which are really cool hussar units. Really cool cav unit, I should say. Very negative on the population right now. Looks like he is rebuilding on the side though. I'm gonna be going for the town center now. These winged hussars are really cool. 475 HP. Nice mix of Jan and Abbas though, so they can't quite clean up with the cav. Although he does have a pretty decent army. And he just sent in Dio Muertos, whatever that is. Sent in the Minutemen. Oof, and he just sent in the Chinicos. There's just a huge pop right now. He's gonna probably take this pretty easily. Very nice timing of shipments by Mexico. We do have the 3 Hussar though, gonna be fighting off some arquebusers. And these 5 Grenadiers coming in, which are unfortunately not gonna be very useful. And just like that, Mexico cleans up pretty easily here. And right now, Mexico has a 6,000 lead in score. It's looking really bad for Ottoman. Yeah, it's a huge deficit. Ottoman has nothing currently. Mexico, I think if he would have known, he would have pushed right now. But of course, he does not see what Ottoman may or may not have. These Chinicos are kind of cool too. So they're like a kind of like a Hussar, I guess. 290 HP, 25 hand attack. Here's their bonuses if you're interested. Wow, Mexico really should have pushed. Like I said, I had like nothing right now. I did end up managing to hit age 3, but I'm still down in score by like 6,000. 2 falconets are coming in. Got some Jans going here. And what is Mexico up to? I think he's going to try to go for age 4 here. Yeah, he's got quite a nice lead in score currently. Again, this guy's a pretty solid player. 100% Mexico player, has like 4,000 games under his belt. I definitely had my hands full with him in this game. Alright, let's see. Gonna be pushing here with some vet Jans. 15 Jans, 2 falconets. Alright, Mexico, what's he up to? Ooh, he is going age 4 with these Zacatecas. Well, these are some crazy words. Sending in 2 falconets. Ottoman moving in for the push again, right in the middle of his age up. Timing is very important, obviously, in 1v1 games, especially. He is going to be taking out the cantina. I'm not even sure why he has a cantina, to be honest. You can never go wrong with a little bit of Jan cannons. Moving in now. Continuing the Jan production, we're going to be seeing a pretty good fight here. Mexico's very close to age 4, but he is going to take this fight. We got the winged hussars, we got the janissaries, the chinicos. He's got 2 hussars. Gonna be a crazy one here. Who comes out on top in this one? We got some Jans coming in from the side to engage the falconets. Wow, he just hits age 4, and I wonder if he should have just waited for maybe some age 4 shipments or something, but he takes the fight, and he does manage to pull out the victory, and he's still up by 6,000 in score. Crazy one. And now he's in age 4, sends in the factory. Mexico actually has 2 factory shipments in age 4. Pretty nice there. He's got a 7,000 point lead. Wow, I didn't realize this game was such a big deficit. Ottoman is going to be putting down a second town center. Currently on 35 villagers. Mexico is on... Oh, they're both on 35 villagers. Nice. But Mexico is sending in a factory, so he's going to definitely have the better eco here. Sending in the veteran Chinicos. And he's also sending in the Presidial Lancers. Chinico enables lance charge action and all actions damage 10%. So he's going with the Chinico mass here. Heavy cavalry armed with a lance, so it's kind of like a lancer unit. Oh, making some changes. Shipping 6 soldados. Oh, we have the 5 Spahi for Ottoman. This is the one shipment that could definitely change the tide. Ooh, choosing to engage. And we're going to be seeing potentially a game-changing fight here. Janissaries, Spahis, going to be cleaning up. Are we going to see a clean? And just like that, the scores are all of a sudden within range. Crazy. So we went from like a 6,000 deficit to less than a 2,000 deficit thanks to the 5 Spahi shipment. This shipment is a game changer. If you don't have this card and you're playing Ottoman, you probably really suck, but you definitely got to have the 5 Spahi and you got to take advantage of it. Oh, He's going to be seeing a little soldado battle. You don't want to let those guys melee you, but with the good Spahi micro, we are able to kind of hit and run on them. Going to be taking another pretty close fight here. And the Janissaries, you gotta love the Janissaries. They can just clean up. Mexico still got a nice score advantage though, about 3,000 score up. Score doesn't mean everything, but it is a pretty good indicator of your eco. I think Mexico really needs some cannons right now. He's sending in the Hanseatic League, which is the 4 torps, and he's going to be diving in on the Janissaries with the veteran Chinicos. Not sure that's a great idea, because Janissaries have an 18 times 2 hand attack. And we're going to be shooting them as they run away. Very nice micro there by Ottoman. I may be biased a little bit. Town center is probably going to be going down here. Looks like he does have his factory configured to produce heavy cannons. But he's not quite there yet with the heavy cannon. Ottoman is now on 41 villagers versus Mexico 37. All of a sudden we do see the scores getting about equal. And this game is not looking so good for Mexico. He's going to be diving back in with those winged hussars, but they are just not going to do good against Janissaries. Takes another fight. Ooh, he throws a flag down. He's going to be buffing his units. Nice. Remember to throw that flag down if you're playing Mexico. Because it does give your units a nice little buff. Unfortunately though, he is going to lose this battle. Janissaries are just too good and you really need some artillery here. And finally the scores are reversed. Ottoman is now up in score by almost 3,000. Sending in the Endurance School, just chatting there with the easy. And just like that, we're going to see that Mexico is probably going to lose this game, although at one point, or at multiple points, he definitely had the advantage. He definitely needed to push earlier, I think, when he had the mass, before going age 4. Nonetheless, though, very solid Mexico player. Very interesting strategy here. I think he played it pretty well. And again, he's like a 100% Mexico player, so he knows his stuff. And there we go. He calls it. Pretty close resources. Military, what do we have? 147 kills Mexico, 141. All in all, just a pretty close game. He had me beat in villagers, but nonetheless, good game. Nice strategy. I think he definitely should have had something other than the cav, but yeah, he played it pretty well. And I just managed to get the win this time. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed, drop a like. See you in the next one.